It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great Monday. It's Monday, so I doubt you're having a great Monday. You got to go to work this morning. But at any rate, hope you had a good weekend, and we are starting the work week with some news. Actually,
All right.
we were out of town over the weekend. We'll tell you more about that later, but let's do news.
Springfield Public Schools will announce today how many employees will be laid off. The district is working to cut about $30 million from its budget over the coming years. And just the next few years, much of the money that the district has been spending came from COVID relief money, which of course is now drying up. The district has long known about the loss of these federal grants, which paid for extra employees who were helping students catch up who had fallen behind. So maybe kind of a scary day at SPS because I'm sure it'd be a little nerve-wracking, but the cuts will affect workers across the board. So we're going to learn more from the district this morning on the number of people. It's wild. If you live in Springfield, you know that there was a water main break this weekend, about 30,000 houses impacted. As of Sunday afternoon, those city utilities had canceled the precautionary boil advisory. So all is well. CU says water usage is back to normal. In Nixa, it was actually a similar story. Water main break happened there on Sunday morning. Several homes and businesses were impacted for a short time without water. We know Aldersgate Church was impacted, as well as the shopping center nearby at Northview and Massey. But Nixa is back to normal now as well.
Yeah, that was a big deal around Springfield over the weekend. We heard about it while we were out of town.
Yep.
Nonprofit called Leapfrog once again has released its grades for different hospital systems. We tell you about this every year. Based on 30 points of performance, things like preventable errors, injuries, and infections, Leapfrog gives letter grades. And there are several A's in our area. There's one C on the report card, and that is to Cox Medical Center South. It received a C. The A's, though, Citizens Memorial Hospital, Cox Medical Center Branson, Mercy Hospital Lebanon, and Mercy Hospital Springfield all got A's. So good for them, good for us, I guess.
Yes, very nice, very nice. Okay, moving on. This is kind of exciting. The College Station movie theater was open this weekend, kind of a soft opening, I guess you might call it. It was closed, of course, for 2 years, kind of being shut down, but the moviegoers got a sneak peek inside this weekend with some new owners. The official grand opening is this upcoming Friday, which is the 22nd. I am sure it will be packed. The new owners renovated the theater. They added better quality screens, sound, and seats. And now that the theater is locally owned, you'll also be able to find Big Slice Pizza inside, the Coffee Ethic, Pineapple Whip at the theater. So that's exciting. It is expected to be a big boost for downtown Springfield. And I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I like that they're partnering with other local businesses, like the food, the pizza, the Pineapple Whip, the coffee. And I didn't realize it, but I just saw a picture of it the other day. And Pineapple Whip is outside. I mean, it's connected to the building, and there may be a stand on the inside where you can order, but there's also an outside window where you can walk up and order if you're downtown.
Yes, which is great.
That's neat. Yeah. Boy, it was a terrible weekend for football in Missouri. If you're a fan of any of our teams, the major ones in Missouri, it wasn't great. The Chiefs, of course, lost their first game of the season yesterday evening to the Buffalo Bills, 30-21. You kind of felt like at the whole game that I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this one off, and they didn't. They were outplayed in big moments and fell 9-1 on the season. The Bills have now won 4 consecutive regular season games against Kansas City. But in the playoffs, which, of course, we know is what really matters,
Yeah.
Chiefs have been the big winners, Super Bowl champions for the last 2 years. So take that, Bills. Enjoy your regular season win. The Chiefs play at Carolina Panthers next Sunday.
Okay.
Closer to home.
Exciting.
Yeah, closer to home, the Missouri State Bears also lost this weekend. That's a shame. They broke their 8-game win streak by falling to the number 1 ranked FCS team in the land, North Dakota State. Really good team. I think they've won 10 out of the last 15 national championships or something. The Bears were ranked 15 in the FCS, but they were outgunned by the Bison all the way around. They lost 59-21, so it wasn't close. The Bears play South Dakota State next Saturday at Plaster Stadium. And finally, the Missouri Tigers fell to South Carolina. The away game for the Tigers came down to the final quarter, really the last couple of minutes. EMU took the lead with just 1 minute and 10 seconds left, and then very quickly gave up the lead less than a minute later when the Gamecocks scored with just 15 seconds left to beat Missouri 34-30. A wild finish. The Tigers have had a few of those this season. They play Mississippi State next Saturday to try to get back in the win column.
All right. Before we go, we do want to give away some Chiefs tickets. Maybe, it's not too bad that you missed the last one, but how about the next one? Because they're going to get back into the W column. We are excited about that. You will need the keyword for today and for this week. Ethan, hit it.
The keyword is resorts.
There you go. The keyword is resorts. And if you know the keyword and you enter to win at aroundtheozarks.com, you can win free tickets to the Chargers game. So Chiefs versus Chargers happening at Arrowhead Stadium on December 8th. So that is coming up. If you can believe that, December 8th is soon, people. 1, 2, 3 weeks away, December 8th. So write that down on your calendar just in case you win. Make sure you block off the time. But we are giving away tickets, a pair of tickets to the Chiefs game. So go right now and play the Branson Bowl at aroundtheozarks.com. So you'll get the tickets. Plus you get some custom gear from Branson, which is the official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's exciting. You get both of those things. We draw the winner on Thursday afternoon, and we will announce the winner on Friday morning right here on Around the Ozarks News.
That's right. There will be a winner this week. It could be you. So get to AroundTheOzarks.com.
Yeah, last week it was Forsyth. The week before that it was Republic. The week before that it was Springfield. So
all around the Ozarks, it seems.
Yeah, so many girls, so many women too, by the way. Like there's been a couple men, but a lot of women. So anyway, there you go. AroundTheOzarks.com.
Many of us have had rain overnight. There may be some storms later today, so make sure you stick around and check out Wake Up Weather with Abby Dyer. She'll tell you what you can expect and when, because it could be a little rocky for parts of the Ozarks later today.
Okay. Stay tuned. See ya.
See ya.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Monday. Thanks for tuning in to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. It's a good thing you did. It's an active weather day across the Ozarks. I'm going to get y'all prepared for the day ahead. There's rain on the radar already this morning. We had showers and thunderstorms start late last night as a low pressure system moves into the Ozark. It's going to bring some rain, thunderstorm activity, flooding potential, high wind throughout the day, as well as the chance for some severe weather. So we're starting off the new work week quite busy here in the Ozarks. And we also potentially are going to set some records this morning with just how warm the temperatures are. We've got numbers near 60 degrees as of 5 a.m. It's not a cold start, but as you head out the door, you will want to bring all the rain gear with you. Rain jackets, umbrellas, galoshes. We have more chances for rain as the day wears on too. So even though the temperatures aren't cold, you still need that raincoat and all the rain gear with you. Also, maybe some patience because it's not going to be the best driving day in the Ozarks either. We've got winds in the Ozarks and they're already strong. In fact, gusting close to 30 miles an hour even this morning. Gusts close to 40 as we head closer to the afternoon hours. It is going to be an incredibly windy day with gusts near 40 miles an hour. This low pressure system going to be bringing some very active weather to us, some strong winds, as well as that rain chance. We have a chance for some strong to severe storms in the Ozarks today, but the real kind of bullseye for severe weather today is focused well back to our west for portions of Oklahoma and the Texas region near Dallas. There also could be some flooding rains for portions of Oklahoma and Texas. We have a good soaking chance for rain in the Ozarks that's been ongoing. We'll continue to see a chance for rain late this afternoon, and then chances will wrap up and get out of here by early Tuesday, but it's going to be a busy start to the new work week. Chances for severe weather today. I think the real concern is going to be for some damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Also, an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out simply because we have such a wind environment with this low pressure that's moving in. That's going to be the concern. So any little disturbance could really cause a quick little isolated spin up. I want everyone to have your smartphones and your weather radios ready to go today. Be prepared to get some of those severe weather warnings. The best chance is going to be for the western Ozarks, but I think everyone in the Ozarks could see some strong wind gusts. And well, with the rain coming down, it's just going to be like blowing sideways at times. So timing will be in the afternoon and evening hours for this chance of severe weather. I don't think we have to worry about the tornadic activity or the crazy wind gusts early this morning, but it will be windy all day. So don't be caught off guard by that. In terms of rainfall, looks like a good soaking rain area wide. 1 inch to 1.5 inches is what I'm expecting here in the Ozarks. There could be areas that get closer to 2 inches back in our western counties. That's going to be mainly across the state line for portions of Kansas and Oklahoma. There will be lower rainfall amounts out near Highway 63. For the Raleigh area, the West Plains area, portions of Texas County, I'm thinking anywhere from 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of rainfall. That's through tomorrow morning for those locations. Winds, a big story. I told you, even non-thunderstorm winds will be just brutal today. So if you have outdoor decorations already on the porch, in the lawn, secure those today. You don't want to go track them down in the neighborhood. If it's your trash day, you may want to wait until the trash truck comes because it's just going to be a breezy day all around. And with gusts 40, 45 miles an hour, it will be enough to take some things down. Expect a windy day throughout the day today as this strong low pressure moves through the area. The best chance for these 40-mile-an-hour winds, as I mentioned, is going to be west of Highway 65. Now, the wind direction with these strong gusts is out of the south-southeast, and it will remain very strong. So travel today, especially high-profile vehicles. It could be an issue on some of the interstates. Just watch to the roads really carefully, and loose objects, as I mentioned, may be blowing around. If you already have some of that holiday decor out. Much colder air then arrives on Wednesday, and the timing here is pretty lucky for us because if this really cold air came at the same time we've got this precip, well, you know what that would mean. It would mean wintry weather for the Ozarks. I think most of the moisture is out of here in time for the cold temperatures to settle in, but we're about to get a little taste of winter. Enjoy the 60s and near 70-degree temperatures that are out today. We're, of course, really mild this morning. We're going to warm up into the upper 60s. Good chance for rain all day, though, so you can't really enjoy the warmth. And then the sunshine comes back out on Tuesday. Clouds will clear out. We'll see a drop in temperatures tomorrow, but we're still in the 60s. By Wednesday, we could see 40s for highs in some communities, and lows will probably dip back down below that freezing point. So the cold air is going to return. We're not just going to get away with that this winter season. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, our chances for strong to severe thunderstorms and heavy rain are making national news headlines. Also, widespread precip and snow across the Pacific Northwest is very active to start the work week, and weather looks very active across much of the country. In fact, there's heavy rain and scattered flash flooding threats for portions of the East Gulf Coast. It is just going to be a busy day for everybody. East Coast, Central, and West Coast, all getting very active weather on this Monday. And a lot of it has to do with the same storm system that's pushing through for us. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. The question that I left you with late last week: what is considered the happiest language in the world? And the options are A, Spanish, B, English, C, French, or D, Italian. I would like to say that it's English, but it is not. We have a lot of negative words, apparently. A, Spanish is the correct answer. According to a study by the University of Vermont, Spanish is the happiest language. The methodology, if you're wondering, of this study, it analyzed 100 billion words from different books, news, music, movies, and Twitter. And then native speakers rated the words on a scale of 1 to 9 for happiness, with words like smile and laughter getting higher ratings. And Spanish scored higher than any other language, including English, German, French, and Portuguese. The study confirmed the hypothesis of the researchers that says people are more likely to remember pleasant things than unpleasant ones. And I like that outlook on life. So Spanish, maybe I should learn it. Happiest language. It is considered to be the happiest language in the world. All right, here's your next chance to win the Brain Twister trivia question. Which city has more cars than it does people? Do you think it is A, Cody, Wyoming in the USA, B, Dhaka, Bangladesh, C, San Marino, Italy, or D, Perth, Australia? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Also, at the website, we have a weather section, so you can head on over there and click on the weather tab. It's going to keep you updated on all of this crazy weather that we've got through the day. And of course, I'll be here to chat with you again early tomorrow morning. Stay safe in the weather out there today. Make sure you bring the rain gear with you and look for severe weather chances this afternoon. That's after the lunch hour through this evening. Everybody be on guard. Have your way to get weather watches and warnings alerted to you. And we will chat again early tomorrow. Thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air.